Hi. So I was thinking about what video I wanted to do next, and because it's already about to be Christmas next week and the new year, I wanted to talk about something that I want you to take away not only for 2020 and this new year, but something that I want you to take away and apply to your life every day starting today. So, ever since I was a kid, I've always been the one to write everything down. I always tell people to write everything down, and I get you can remember everything, whatever, but that's not true because you will forget stuff, especially if your mind is constantly going 100 miles per hour like mine does. Anyway, so I write everything down in notebooks, the notes app on my phone. I have planners. Even with my planners, I have all my planners since 2011, and I save them because I like to go back and look at them. So I have to write down every single thing that I think of because I don't want to forget. I felt like doing that, it would motivate me because I would know what I had to do next. And going into the new year, I'm really weird whenever it comes to New Year's, birthdays, but I think a lot of people can relate when it comes to the new year. Once it's approaching, you just have this like crazy amount of anxiety and pressure, and you're constantly wondering, did I do enough this year? What can I do differently for next year? And then it becomes this whole new year, new me, and I'm here to tell you that just because it's a new year doesn't mean it's going to be a new you. And the reason I say that is because a new year isn't going to make it a new year just because it's a new year. It's going to require you to have a new mindset, new decisions, new changes, new routine, new everything. And I always looked at the new year as a fresh start, but I realized like in the beginning, when it comes to resolutions in the top of the year, we're all so motivated and we're like, oh, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. I'm gonna work out, whatever it is. We're all motivated in the beginning of the year. And then when life hits us or something, a trigger or anything, we just shrink back up in a ball. And then we're like, never mind. Then you lose your motivation and then you try to do it again for the next year, but it doesn't work. And the reason it doesn't work is because you're relying too much on this new year and feel like that's going to be the solution to all of your problems, but it's not. You have to create new everything. So I want you to go into 2020 and not just saying it's a new year and a new you. I want you to come up with the list of all the different new things you need to do so that it isn't just dependent on new year, new you. And there's a lot that I've been wanting to do in my life, from professionally, personally, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And it's so much, but I've always used the excuse of, oh, I'll just put it off and I'll do it later. And then especially now with, the new year coming up, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna start doing it in 2020, but I don't wanna have that mindset anymore. So I sat down, I prayed about it, and I thought, what are all the new things that I need to do? What are all the new changes and the decisions I have to make no matter how scary it is? What is the new routine that I have to start making my normal, and like what is the old routine that I can no longer bring back into this new me? So I don't know what that is for you. I don't know what's frustrating you. I don't know what goals that you've had for years and you can't seem to get there, and it's causing you a lot of stress and frustration and anxiety. But whatever it is, I challenge you to create the new steps that you need to do, because new year doesn't mean new you. And that's what I wanted to talk about. So I'd really like to hear what are the new things, new decisions, that you're going to do starting today. Forget about doing it on the new year. You can start today. You can start now. Comment below and let me know what are the new things you're going to do so you can actually be that new you, and that you is the version that is peace, true happiness, and the person God has destined for you to be. So comment below, and then maybe throughout the year I will tell you guys some of the new things, new decisions, new changes that I'm going to make, and then we can kind of just keep up with each other and see. So that's the new year. I don't know, do you like new year, new you challenge, new year, new me challenge, whatever you want to call it. Let's just make it that, and let's go into 2020 and the rest of our lives being that new us. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon.